Hi everyone, it's Cindy with Mimi's Treasure Cottage, and I'm going to unpack my vintage Halloween. So I have done unpackings before of my vintage Christmas and I think my vintage St. Patrick's Day also, and you guys really enjoyed that, so I thought I would unpack my vintage Halloween. I have several boxes of vintage Halloween. This box, as you can tell, contains decorations and blow molds. This is how I have them in there. This particular one, is that the one? I'll have to look. Anyway, so I've got this great Collegeville. Of course, it's broken on the side, but that doesn't bother me. I love the, it displays very nicely, and I love it. Look at these. Aren't those fun? Yeah, I love those too. This vintage blow mold is the blow mold from my family's home. I got that. I inherited that when we did the estate. I'm real happy to have this. Love it. It was my first one. Here's a Ben Cooper costume. Fairy princess costume. I like the owl packaging on this one. And then in here are just a variety of things. So these are like, what are they, molds for children's shoes. I like those a lot. I bought this from, oh heavens, they're not on YouTube anymore, and I can't remember the name of them, but he's not Halloween, but I put him with my fall and Halloween stuff because I think he's really cute. I have some reproduction die cuts. Couldn't think of the word. Here, I like those a lot, so I have those. This is really fun, and notice I have the 31 open on it. I sold a few of these last year, and so I kept one for myself. And in here I've got some girly candles and some other stuff. I'm going to go ahead and open that up so you can see it. So these are pretty awesome. These are girly candles. This little pumpkin has a little, like a little candle inside of him. And then I've got this little pumpkin scarecrow guy. I did find these at an antique store. I was really excited about them because they were only $4 a piece, and I thought that was a really good deal. I include these little Red Devil push points in my Halloween display. I got these in the garage of my family's home when we were clearing out the estate. So I got these adorable little Day of the Dead figurines when I took a trip to Mexico a number of years ago, and I think they're just so cute. So they go in my display. This is probably one of my very favorite finds ever. This is one of those little penny carnival prize, made in Japan, the little bisque dolls, but she's a witch, and I love her. If you follow my channel and have ever come to any of my live sales, I'm sure that you know by now that I adore these little birthday angels. And so this one with the jack-o'-lantern, I could not pass her by. She came home with me. I really don't have a large collection of these. I do have several of the, well, I think several of the Halloween ones, and then I do collect the St. Patrick's Day ones if I can find them. I found this ceramic ghost somewhere, and he reminds me an awful lot of the girly candle. I believe that he is hobbyist made, but I just thought he was wonderful, so he goes in my display. All right, so I have this wonderful typewriter tin, beautiful orange color, so I have that. This fun little frog, and I don't know why I think frog for Halloween, maybe because I feel like it was, you know, maybe a prince turned into a frog, so witchcraft. Then I've got this cute little teeny tiny little fuse. Is that a fuse? No, whatever it is. Gas and torch lighter, something or another. Anyway, this came out of my parents' home, so I enjoy putting this out to display. I have no idea where I got this little guy. None whatsoever, but he's cute. He's a little toy. He's not vintage. He does, you know, toy things. This was one of my favorite finds, too. This is another Japan bisque item in a black cat. Yeah, love that. And then this little guy is a little Tanala bird that I got from someone in a Christmas gift exchange from YouTube a couple of years ago. So a lot of fun there. This little guy was a great pickup. I was so happy to find him. I know I got him at the flea market. Look at how cute he is, little black devil. Ah, I love him. Then I got this adorable little red devil. She's bisque. She's fun. She'd be cute for Valentine's Day too, I think. All right, I switched to my gimbal, which we'll see how that goes. I got this Stays On stove paste, which is interesting because I'm in the arts and crafts world, and I know Stays On spelled like that as something else. These Bulldog jar rubbers, these are pretty cool. I love the box, very fun. And then I have a little pumpkin pie spice here. This is not my favorite one. We should be able to unpack the other more favorite one a little bit later. I adore seals, vintage seals, and these Halloween seals are just absolutely fabulous. So yeah, glad to have those. I also have this wonderful Halloween postcard. I don't remember where I got this, but isn't it fun? I don't know if it's a reproduction. It says it's printed in Hong Kong, so it's old, but it's not. So it's old, but it's not antique. Look at this witch. Oh my goodness. Look, she like has bat wings. Isn't she cool? I believe she would have had legs too that have come off, but I don't care. She's vintage and she's fabulous, and I adore her. I got several more die cuts in this box. I really love them. This is an older one that I got there, the Top Hat Cat. This is a flashcard, an old vintage student's flashcard, and I love it, so I put it out every year. Look at her. She's a dancing witch. Let me get her set up for you. All right, so she's just fabulous. Her top body goes, you know, back and forth there. Her torso goes, and then her bottom half goes. She's lovely. I was so happy to find her. All right, I'm sure you can tell I added one. But anyway, I got this guy. He's fun. I got this one. I think this probably came from teacher's estate sale I went to last year, which was fabulous. Then I found this one. This one is a Beistel, made in the USA, and I love it. It's also an older one. You can tell by the back. Fabulous. This is an older skeleton die cut, and he's obviously missing his head, but I do have the head, and sometimes I have him holding his head. I do all kinds of weird things with him, but I love him. I have 3 of these little Beistel pumpkins. They are newer, but they're vintage. I think they're from the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. So I have 3 of those. I have this guy. He's fun. Look at him. I like the colors on him. He's different. Definitely older. And here's another one of those flashcards. This one is of the moon, and I like to put it out at Halloween also. These witches, I think, were major scores. I mean, they have seen better days for sure. This one's missing the little pom-pom that goes on the end of the broom, even though I do have it. Yes, I absolutely love this. I have a second one here. Yeah, great, great, great little piece. All right, when I come across vintage Christmas in any shape, I will grab it. So this is one of those dancers, and it is missing its arms, and it's missing its legs, and it didn't matter. I was still getting it. Same thing with this black cat. He would have had a honeycomb that went around the back side of him there. Here's another wonderful old vintage pumpkin. He is embossed too, if you can see that there. He's wonderful. This guy is in great condition. I keep thinking, and I paid up for him. Of course, you know, when you're talking vintage Halloween, you're going to pay up for it. Very rarely have I come across it and been able to pick it up for cheap. But his torso does pull down. He's in great condition. And I keep thinking that I'm going to frame him in a long frame to protect him. But in the meantime, he stays with me in a plastic bag. And one of these days, I'll get him out and display him properly. And here's my witch. Also says it's stamped Bystol. Anyway, we had one of these when I was growing up. This is an older, and I love how it says one dancer on the back. Anyway, yeah, we had one when I was a child, so I was really happy to have this. And I think I also was able to find one for my sister as well, so that was nice. Of course, these things don't make it very well, and I'm sure over the years as they got torn and ripped and whatever, you know, my mom just finally decided enough was enough and got rid of it. Little did she know. Little did she know. My last little two die cuts are this fun little pumpkin here. And this cat. Oh my gosh, I love this cat. So its little head comes out and it is honeycombed. It's funny though, the way it does. It says you can form an easel. I haven't yet to really figure out how to do that. But I totally love it and I display it every year. Why is this doing the sideways thing? There we go. So that's just one of my boxes of vintage Halloween. I have more. I'm not sure I'll get around to sharing them with you, as I'm not sure how much time I have to actually do the decorating. So I do hope that you enjoyed that. Hey, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to ring the bell and leave me a comment. Your comments always help the channel. If you don't know what to say, just say hi. And guys, I will see you in the next video or at the next live sale. Live sales are every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern. Bye for now.